There's no need to be nervous, Captain. We're just filling some records cabinets in the morale section with these.
I'm not nervous, Comrade Major.
Very well. Interview number 461. Subject, Captain Nikolai Malashenko, service number 2497-4. Interview conducted by Major Lebedev, Section 2, 3rd Directorate KGB. So, Captain, we've been in America for several weeks now. What are your thoughts so far?
Товарищ майор, we are making glorious progress. It is very satisfying. The only thing is...
Is what, Captain?
Well, I have yet to see the proletariat rise and stand with us. Instead, they lay ambushes and run when we try to engage them. They've done some damage.
I suppose we must acknowledge that some may not want us here.
Then we must demonstrate our resolve. Men are lost in war. That is to be expected. But the more of these attacks that go unpunished, the more daring they will become.
And you are proposing?
It is simple. For every ambush, we execute 10 random civilians. They will soon cease their attacks when they realize the price they must pay.
And what if they don't?
Then we should kill them all.
In the face of great adversity, our courageous comrades in America fight on, winning battle after battle against an increasingly desperate enemy. Our troops now occupy most of the American West Coast, and soon will have complete victory.
Nobody had counted on the American civilians putting up such resistance. Everywhere we went, we were greeted with bullets. And our battalion had it easy. We had been tasked with pacifying the countryside, while 4 other regiments pushed into the mountains. They were headed toward a town called Cascade Falls, where there was some grand objective not even Colonel Arlovsky knew the details about. All we knew was that it might mean an end to the war. I remember thinking about those comrades, struggling through the cold and the snow, facing death at every turn. And I was ashamed, for I was happy that I wasn't with them.
Comrade Colonel, 14 men dead, 9 wounded. These attacks must be stopped. I strongly suggest
Not now, Kolya. We have already discussed this. The guerrillas will be dealt with according to plan.
But it won't be enough! These are my men lying here!
They are my men too, Captain. Don't ever forget that. Now, will you please get me an updated report on the status of the wounded?
His idea has some merit.
I will not be privy to wholesale slaughter of civilians just so he can satiate his need for revenge.
It might work, though.
Valeri, no. They hate us enough already. We have the location of their camp. That's where we'll strike.
You don't believe in this, do you? You don't think we belong here?
Do you? Romanov, the local guerrilla leader, is present at the camp with a group of regular army officers. The capture of this leader is our mission today. Major Lebedev will be available on the battalion net to advise us on the guerrillas and provide us with additional intelligence.
It is my pleasure to be of service, Comrade Colonel. As far as we know, we are dealing with a relatively small and disorganized group of civilians with light, regular army support. They should not prove difficult to pacify.
The insurgents are using the surrounding farms to hide weapons and heavy equipment. Your first objective is to clear the immediate area of all anti-air defenses so that the Air Force can bomb these buildings. You should be aware that we are short on reinforcements, Romanov. The main effort is being put into the drive against Fort Teller. We will have to make do with what we have. Good luck. So-called 1, out.
Rifles are clean and ready. Affirmative. Moving.
Yeah, so-called 1. These guerrillas are heavily armed.
Moving out.
Yes, those vehicles belong to the National Guard. They must have moved into the area quite recently.
Short. That explains the advanced air defenses. We weren't counting on this kind of opposition.
Will you abort?
No, the mission stands. We still have surprise and potential air superiority on our side. But proceed with caution, Romano. Make sure you maximize your fighting potential.
They're under fire! Put your grenade now and fire! They're under fire! They are engaging us!
You got cat. Well done, Romano. First kill.
They're taking hits! Those grenades! Hostile target killed! They are engaging us!
Unit killed.
A squad is ready to fly! They're under fire! They killed the target! Attack the enemy! They're under fire! They're taking hits! They are engaging us! AK is ready to fire! Put your grenade down!
one of your units.
They're under fire! Got the machine gun and move your feet! Under fire! Got new orders for us! Soldiers first floor! Set up that machine gun!
You got casualties.
You are losing a lot of men, Romano. You have to be more careful if we are to accomplish this mission with the assets we have available.
Anti-tank unit available.
Unit killed. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Heads down and go! They're taking hits! Let's move! We got casualties. Send some new recruits. Run quickly!
They've got one of your units.
80 squad ready to move. Attack the vehicle. Wrecked. Fire as soon as your launchers are ready. We are on the move. Anti-tank unit affirmative. Moving. Soldat neutralized. Move to the designated area. Engage the enemy. There is a target.
Yeah, so-called 1. The farm must be a major arms cache, or they wouldn't have defenses this heavy.
Load those launchers and attack. Target defeated. Loading rocket launchers. Hostile target killed. Target is fire as soon as moving out. Target the enemy. Defeated an enemy. Get going. Our anti-tank gun. Infantry, атакуйте! They're taking hits! Where do you need our launchers? There is a target. Fire some rockets. They're taking hits! Hostile infantry. Just give us a target. Acknowledged. Moving out. Anti-tank unit available. Infantry engage. Negative. We got that vehicle. Load those launchers and attack. They're taking heat! Товарищ командир, target defeated. Loading rocket launcher. Destroy the enemy! They are engaging us! Target and fire as soon as possible. We got the target. Getting to the position. There is a target. Fire some rockets. They're taking hits! Don't miss those rockets. They're taking hits! Нет! Target and fire as soon as possible. Infantry, атакуйте! They are engaging us! They're taking hits! Loading rocket launcher! They're taking heat! Hostile target killed! Attack the enemy!
GRU estimates were nowhere near this.
In my experience, they never are, Comrade Colonel. But if we can capture the guerrilla leader and destroy their camp, we will demonstrate to the civilian population that we are strong.
Yeah, and we will need the leader if we are to locate all the other camps in the area.
Fire as soon as their launchers are ready. We can't do that! We killed an enemy! There is a target. Fire some rockets. Can't do that.
Almost done, Roman. Our fighter bombers are standing by.
We got the target. Load those launchers and attack. Negative. They are engaging us! We're taking heat! We killed an enemy! Hold on to your launchers and let's move! We are on the move. Товарищ командир, target defeated. 80 units heading out. They're taking heat! Attack the target! They're under fire! That's important! We got the target! They're under fire! Target and fire as soon as possible! Moving out!
Положим этих ублюдков! Атакуют! Отлично, ребята! Главное не расслабляться, мы еще не закончили!
Fire as soon as your launchers are ready. They're under fire! Hostile soldiers here! They're under fire! Destroy the enemy! Target and fire as soon as possible! We got the target! Attack the enemy!
We lost a unit.
That's important! That's important! Destroy the enemy! They're taking heat!
Well done, Romano. Our comrades in the Air Force will strike soon. Get out of the area and move to the landing zone. Helicopters have been dispatched to transport you to your next objective.
Got one of your units.
Loading rocket
Local 1 to Maloshenko. The area is clear.
We are ready to move into position. Maloshenko out.
Target the enemy! Fire it! You can't do that! Get going! Let's move it!
Good. Here come our comrades in the sky. Stay low. Second company will move into blocking positions once the strike has been completed.
This is Serb. Dropping payload.
Говорит Малашенко. Maloshenko, we are taking up blocking positions now.
Very well, Captain. Remember the rules of engagement.
I remember, Colonel. Maloshenko out.
Hill 48 commands a wide view of the surrounding area. It has to be secured before we attack the main camp. I'm sending you additional reinforcements, Romano. We need that hill within the hour. Make sure you take good care of your men, Lieutenant. I trust you not to lead them only to death.
The machine gun is ready.
We have some fire support available, Romanov. Mainly anti-infantry assets, but they should be useful.
The squad is assembled. Infantry heading out. Rifles are clean. Getting to the position.
The Americans are using an old gas station as a supply depot. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
Lieutenant Romano, the National Guard and guerrillas you're fighting all hail from this area. They're defending their own homestead.
Set up that machine
So they
gun.
will fight that much harder, Lieutenant. Count on fierce resistance.
Yeah, that is probably an accurate assessment. It will also be hard to sort the non-combatants from the actual fighters.
No distinction should be made.
Targets the enemy.
They are all enemies.
If we want your opinion on this matter, we will ask for it, Captain. Until then, you will observe radio discipline. I will not tell you again.
Whatever you say, Colonel. Maloshenko out.
Targets the enemy. They are engaging us. Hostile destroyed. Destroy the enemy.
Дал? Вот что значит.
Hostile destroyed.
Строим им зачистку.
Targets the enemy and fire.
Там тоже не молоко. Ну что, мужики?
Possible. We can't do that.
Sokol 1 here. Use your fire support assets to deal with the infantry.
The Americans are moving more light armor into the area. We also have reports of regular army units from the U.S. 4th Armored Cavalry Regiment heading this way.
Affirmative.
We are obviously not facing a small, under-equipped guerrilla force, as the GRU would have us believe. I will demand more reinforcements and support assets from Army Command.
Yes! Set up that machine gun! Soldat neutralized. They're taking hits! Fire your rifle! They're engaging us! Target defeated! Hostiles are engaging us! Load your grenades and fire! Rifles are clean and squad. They're under fire! Load that machine gun! Infantry heading out. We got the target. They're taking hits! Destroy the enemy! Target defeated! We got the target! Fire! Riflemen! Атакуйте! They're taking hits! Target defeated! They are engaging us! Fire your rifle! Kill!
Intelligence update. The enemy camp has now been reinforced, and it looks like they're preparing to assault the hill.
Focus on securing the hill, Romano. We will deal with the main camp in due time.
The squad is we're on the move. Where do you need us? Affirmative. Moving.
Acknowledged. Molotov firing mortars.
Sokol 1 here. They are falling back. Hold in place, Romanov. I am airlifting some vehicle support to you. The Americans are preparing a counterattack against the hill. You must hold, Romanov. I suggest you fortify the hilltop and place your infantry in the woods for protection. Remember that not all approaches can be accessed by vehicles.
Говорит Lebedev. Expect an infantry-heavy assault, Lieutenant. They have moved some armored vehicles into the area, but the main battle group has not yet arrived.
I have asked frontal aviation for support, but everything we have is being used in the drive against Fort Teller. We can only count on limited air support.
Our comrades in the mountains need that support more than we do. All our hopes rest with them.
Yes, we will manage.
Enemy killed.
Enemy neutralized.
Light armor available.
Target
Yes,
defeated!
Tоварищ командир. Moving, heading for the position.
We got the target!
Affirmative. Mortars will fire at the provided coordinates. Over.
They are coming at you from all directions, Romano. Watch your perimeter.
We killed an enemy! We got the
Strike
target!
requested. Firing away. Out. Barrage hit for full effect. We got dead hostiles in the area. Our mortar out this heat. Full knockout.
We defeated an enemy.
No hostiles hit. We have best coordinates.
Enemy neutralized. We got the target. They're under fire! We got the target! They are engaging us! They're under
Firing mortar.
fire!
The barrage will reach you soon. Molotov down.
Destroy the enemy! Destroy the enemy!
Acknowledged. Molotov firing.
Target defeated!
Watch out!
We got the target! We got the target!
Lost a unit.
Destroy the enemy! We killed an enemy! We killed an enemy!
The enemy got put in the impact area.
Hostile target killed! We got the target! Destroy the enemy!
Tiger here. We will deliver your
They are
requested
engaging us!
next
Lebedev here. The Americans seem fond of using the forest for cover.
time. Mortar out.
Not for much longer. The Air Force has agreed to fly another sortie with napalm.
Got the target!
They will be here soon.
This is Serb. We are inbound at this time. Locking target coordinates.
Sokol 1 to Romanov. Make sure your people are clear of the forests.
Serb here. Payload delivery initiated. Dispatchers are on the
I
ground.
say again, Romanov. Clear the forest.
Got that infantry! We killed an enemy! We got the target! Under fire! Destroy the enemy!
Sokol 1 here. You make me proud, Romanov.
Requested. Firing away. Out.
We got the target!
We now have the perfect opportunity to start the attack on the main camp. Captain Malashenko and 2nd Company will continue to act as a blocking force and prevent escape in that direction. Romanov, launch the assault. Secure that camp and get me the guerrilla leader. I have sent you further reinforcements and you now have access to vehicle support as well.
Molotov out.
For Mother Russia. Infantry heading out. Товарищ командир, coordinates received.
Друг, оставь Витя. Мне кончились.
Товарищ командир, getting to the position. We're moving to the location now. We can take out the target for you.
They are attacking us!
They're under fire! Yes, товарищ командир. Атакуйте! Airborne is initiating the attack. We're under fire! Infantry! Атакуйте! Spetsnaz initiating an attack. Destroy the enemy! Infantry engage an enemy.
Расслабляться, ребята! Живы будем, не помрем!
We will try to not get spotted on the way.
Firing mortars. The barrage will reach you soon. Molotov down.
Target received. Engaging. Infantry heading out. Engage the enemy.
They are attacking us!
Enemy tank? Yes, товарищ командир.
Target
Атакуйте! Target the enemy!
You got casualties.
Spetsnaz initiating an attack. Infantry! Атакуйте! They're engaging us! Target! Get your gear together. Infantry! Атакуйте! The target! Attack the enemy!
They've got one of your units.
Destroy the enemy!
Mortar strike requested.
They're taking
Firing
heat.
away. Out.
We're taking heat! We're attacking from Mother Russia! Attack the enemy! They're under fire! Yes, товарищ командир! Infantry! Атакуйте! Target defeated! Under fire! Target the enemy! Attack the enemy! Fire at the target! Heat! Spetsnaz initiating an attack! Destroy the enemy! Get your gear together and go! Engage now! Taking heat!
Negative на связи. The Air Force reports that American reinforcements are close. They're sending amphibious transport up the river.
Sokol 1 here. You are making good progress, Romanov. Get your troops into that camp and secure it before those reinforcements arrive.
Barrel is in the air. Expect the napalm deliveries.
Want us somewhere else, товарищ командир? Heads down and go!
Hostiles in the area.
They're taking heat! Yes, товарищ командир. They're under fire! Атакуйте! Attack the enemy! Taking heat! They're under fire! Spetsnaz initiating an
The
attack!
alley is burning.
They're under
Barrel
fire!
out.
Fire at the target! They're under fire! We're attacking from Mother Russia! Maroshenko here! My men can move across the river and support Romanov. Yes,
Not yet, Captain. You will be needed for the final push. I don't want to risk any Americans slipping through the net by having you attacking now.
But we have probably missed some already. All they have to do is to hide their rifles, pull on the civilian jacket and walk away.
I will not authorize your plan. I will say no more on this matter. Sokol 1, out.
We're attacking from Mother Russia! Attack the enemy!
Watch out!
We got the target! Fire! Spetsnaz initiating an attack! They're under fire! We killed an enemy! They're taking hits!
Tоварищ командир.
They're under fire!
We're moving up now.
Hostile target killed! What now, товарищ командир? We're attacking from Mother Russia! We can't do that! Hostile target killed! Let's move it! We're in the middle of something. Just give us a target. Getting to the position. Infantry heading out.
Товарищ, get to that perimeter.
Hostile destroyed. We got the target. Anti-tank unit of affirmative. Moving.
Товарищ командир, where do you want? Yes, товарищ командир. Moving.
Local 1 here. The camp has been secured. Hold in place and fight off any counterattacks. Now, we just need to find the guerrilla leader.
Товарищ командир, where do you need our tank?
Говорит Лебедев. A large contingent of regular army troops is now moving into the area.
Affirmative. Moving.
Expect a heavy counterattack, Lieutenant. Several heavy artillery batteries are on call. I'm giving you fire support priority.
Mortar strike requested. Firing away. Out. Firing mortar. The barrage will begin soon. Molotov down.
Lebedev here. The insurgent leader has been found. He is wounded, but alive.
Excellent. I'm sending in a helicopter to bring the prisoner out. You must defend until he is safely away, Romanov. Local 1 to Maloshenko. Now is the time. Move across the bridge toward the camp.
Maloshenko here. It's too late. Enemy tanks are blocking my advance and I see people moving on the bridge. It looks like they are preparing it for destruction.
Romanov, it falls on you to stop them. The bridge must stay intact if Captain Maloshenko is to aid you in defense of the camp. Otherwise, he will be forced to take the long way around.
We're doing our duty. Attack us quickly.
Artillery strike completed. Hostile unit confirmed. Molotov out.
We're under fire.
Affirmative. Mortars will fire at the provided
We're under fire.
Over.
We killed an enemy. They're taking heat. We got the target. They're under fire.
Armor rolling.
Destroyed the enemy. They're taking heat. We got the target. We killed an enemy.
Mortar barrage delivered.
They are engaging
Hostile
us.
casualties confirmed.
They are engaging us. They're taking heat.
Armor rolling.
We're under fire. We killed an enemy.
Our mortar rounds didn't hit.
This is Maloshenko. The bridge is clear. Moving across now.
They are engaging us. Hostile target engaging us.
Target area.
Destroyed the enemy.
They've got one of your units.
Mortar strike requested.
Hostile
Firing
target
away.
killed.
Enemy.
Infantry ready. They're on the move. Yes, товарищ командир. Атакуйте.
Enemy destroyed.
They're taking target.
Reporting in. Target area hit.
Hostile target killed.
Over. Fire mission confirmed. Bombard the target coordinates. No hostiles hit. We have bad coordinates. Our mortar rounds didn't hit.
Defeated.
Heavy barrage annihilated the enemy at the
They're
coordinates.
engaging us. They're taking heat. Defeated.
We have a friendly
We're
fire.
under fire. We killed an enemy.
Out.
They're taking heat. Hostile target killed. Target defeated. We killed an enemy.
They are attacking us.
Want us to move your feet.
The enemy got footing in that area. Out.
Spetsnaz initiating an attack. Negative.
Molotov here. Firing for effect. Over.
We're taking heat.
Local 1 here. The helicopter is not far out. We only have to hold for a little while longer.
Hostile target
The
killed.
target
They're
area
engaging us.
destroyed.
They're engaging us.
Baron is in the
They're
air.
under fire.
Maintain home deliveries.
They're taking heat. Engage now. We killed an enemy.
Baron here.
Destroyed the enemy. Hostile target killed.
This is Baron.
They're taking heat.
Strike delivered. Over. Affirmative. Heavy artillery strike fire. Molotov out.
available. Heads down and go.
Avoid the strike area.
Neutralize the enemy.
We're taking heat. They are engaging us.
The enemy at the coordinates.
They're under fire. Hostile target.
got
Under
cover.
fire.
The coordinates.
Hostile target here. They are engaging us. They're taking the heat there. They're under fire. We got the target.
Napalm delivered on the
We
coordinates.
killed an enemy.
Drone out.
They're engaging us. Target defeated. They're under fire.
Artillery strike completed. Hostile kills confirmed.
Yeah, so-called one. The helicopter is moving in now. Have the guerrilla leader ready for transport.
This is Troika. I don't want to loiter here too long. He's crawling with enemies down there.
So-called one to Troika. You can leave as soon as the prisoner has been brought aboard.
Understood, Sokol 1. Just be quick about it. Troika out.
We killed an enemy.
So-called one to Malachenko. Come in, Captain.
Comrade Colonel, the captain is unavailable at this time.
What? Where is he?
Comrade Colonel, he went to investigate suspected insurgent activity at a farm nearby.
What?
This is Troika. We are ready to leave.
You are free to leave, Troika. I have a captain to find.
Didn't you hear me? They came and fired!
But Comrade Captain, the Colonel forbade us...
Damn you! Look at idea! Next time, your people will think twice before attacking us.
What is the meaning of this? Get them out of here. Explain yourself, Captain.
They were harboring weapons and food for the insurgents.
I gave explicit orders that there should be no firing squads.
They were aiding the enemy.
That is irrelevant, Captain. You do not have the right to disobey my orders.
But what if your orders are wrong?
If you act without my consent again, I will have you court-martialed and sent home in shame. Is that understood? Is that understood, Nikolai?
No, Colonel. It's not.
What? You think I'm wrong?
It does not matter what I think, does it, Vladimir Vasilievich? For good or ill, you have chosen your course.
But have you chosen yours, Valery? Sooner or later you will have to.